Zankyou no Terror, episode 3. And I am enjoying this series so much, guys. It reminds me so much of Death Note. Nostalgic feels running everywhere right now, guys. Okay, so we got not the confrontation, but now they know they exist between 9 and 12 with Shibuzaki, and that's what I've been waiting for. That's what I've been waiting for, guys. Because that's the main thing for me. I like when the characters meet and how they meet. And now they see that Shibuzaki, someone who should not be taken lightly, because he figured out the riddle pretty quickly. And like always, there's always that one guy, there's always that master detective, which is Shibuzaki, but they always have that lazy, half-assed apprentice, I guess you could say it like that. And somehow that apprentice always ends up like giving the main detective a hint to make him realize, oh shit, that's the answer, that's the riddle. So that's what happened in this episode, which was kind of funny too, because this guy doesn't even look like he's trying. Looks like he doesn't even give a fuck about anything. He just plays video games, and he finds a way of helping Shibuzaki even though he doesn't mean to. But honestly, it was a pretty basic episode. Not as enjoyable as the other two, but it was enjoyable seeing finally Shibuzaki, confronting in some ways against 9 and 12, which I've been waiting for a while. Missed the explosions though, which I realized I really did like explosions. So not seeing one this episode kind of made me, aww. And we get to see a little bit more between these two people's backstories. We get to see with 9 and 12, we see them putting puzzles together. So now I'm guessing, were they put in a asylum? Were they put in a program for special people, like gifted people that are very smart? And they were timing them how fast they were able to put the puzzle together. That's what I'm starting to wonder now. Cause we see that both these guys are very smart. They're just naturally smart and like capable of doing these things that other people can't. So maybe they were put in this place, for gifted children, expand their knowledge in some ways. But I guess they treated them like slaves, not like humans, and maybe tortured them to learn better. Maybe that's why they're actually taking out their anger on Japan, and that's why they ran away for those causes. And we get a little close up to this girl, boy, which I still don't know, from the backstory of 9 and 12. This girl with an afro, and I remember that Rabbit Caveman, he posted a picture because he said there's some bomb bitches on the way, and I wanted some bomb bitches because that's the only thing that this thing needs. And it looks just like her. It looks exactly like the picture you showed me, so I'm guessing that person is gonna play a big role. Maybe she's part of that game with 9 and 12. Maybe she's one of the numbers. Who knows? But she did look a lot alike like that picture, and they did a close up with her. They wouldn't do a close up if she was not gonna be important. With Shibuzaki, we found out a lot about his past. In the beginning he said he doesn't like summer, and I was like, I'm wondering why doesn't he like summer? But then he gave a half-assed reason, saying that no one came out during summer. He was the only kid there enjoying, his summer. And then later on in the very end, the boss, he knows Shibuzaki. He's been part of the force for a long time. He was an elite. He was the first division, so he was one of the best. But he ended up getting reassigned to something else. And the reason was and I was right about that. I told you, the reason he's there, and he kind of quit. I said he quit, but I guess he was reassigned. But I said the reason for him quitting was, something happened, something tragic happened that involved his job, maybe his family, maybe his friends, and I guess one of his assistants committed suicide. And the reason for the suicide is not very clear, but people are guessing, maybe he was in this conspiracy and he couldn't get out of it. And I guess Shibuzaki tried helping him, tried solving who this person is that's trying to get him, but he failed in doing so, and which caused his friend to die. And he hated it. He's still, to this day, he's still looking for that person. That's what they said. He hasn't forgotten about that. So I'm guessing he's still trying to look for it, and still thinks about it, still haunts him to this day. And that makes for a good backstory. I do like that backstory, and this makes for better revenge. That's why he gets mad with 9 and 12, saying you're not gonna get away with this. When he's talking to the camera, I'm not gonna let you get away with this. He doesn't want anyone else getting hurt. So, perfect story, good versus evil, even though we don't really know 9 and 12's true intentions, what they're doing this for. Because we can't really call them evil yet, because they haven't hurt nobody. And we get a little bit of Lisa, and I was surprised, she didn't say one word. She just said no fucking word. She just talked with her actions, and honestly, I'm kind of disappointed with her, because she ran away from home. I get that, she's an overprotective mother, but, knowing her mother, just by the few minutes we've seen her, I'm pretty sure her running away is gonna make her go even worse, more crazy, and who knows, maybe she'd kill herself. So that's not the best plan leaving your overprotective mother behind. Hopefully, she looks like she packed her bags and she's gonna probably meet up with 9 and 12. And 9 talks to 12, you know, when they're up in that building saying, hey, you confronted Lisa again. I don't know if they were talking about when they were in a cafe shop or another time, you know, past that. But I'm pretty sure it's a cafe shop. But a little hint between number 12, you know, he says he doesn't want to get hurt again. It's painful. It's painful. That's what I'm guessing. He fell in love with this girl, and when he fell in love was probably at that asylum, that program they were in. Because a lot of kids died in that program, that place they were in. You know, probably that's where he died. She died, and that's why he feels painful for that. And he doesn't want to fall in love again. And he doesn't want to fall in love again. But you know, another great episode. I did enjoy it, not as good as the other two, but enjoyable, fun ride. And honestly, this episode went by pretty quickly, which is disappointing because I wanted more. But yeah, you know, thanks again guys for watching. It means a lot. Take care, be safe, like, comment, subscribe if you want. Check the description box below for more videos. Take care, guys.